So there I am, on the ground, bleeding out, watching everything go dark. Thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Only, it isn't. Suddenly, the wind picks up out of nowhere. It tugs at me so hard, it feels like it's tearing my soul right out of my body. Next thing I know, I'm back in the orphanage. But nobody can tell me who found me or how I got there. It's a miracle.
Sounds like what happened to me. Whole freaking army unloading on my position. I'm feeling every single bullet. Then, the wind starts blowing. 1 minute, I'm outnumbered. And the next, I'm alone.
None of it makes any sense. I somehow managed to beat the odds and wake up here, alone. Why in the hell did fate pick me?
Can't think that way.
Can't not think that way. Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass. And now that it's just me, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, come with me.
Sure, but why?
I'll explain on the way.
Bro, okay, what the hell? This is dope. So this, yeah, big difference. I remember I was even sitting here thinking, I'm like, it kind of bums me out. Not bums me out, but I was like, I thought there was going to be much more to Cosmo Canyon. I was like, this didn't take very long at all. This didn't take very long to get, like, of all the things that they've kind of, like, made take a little bit longer in this game, and the Cosmo Canyon didn't take that long. You know, it just felt like, you know, we got to Cosmo Canyon, kind of did a couple little cutscenes, and then before we knew it, we were already fighting, you know, we were seeing Seto in the cave. The Gi Natak comes out, and he's, you know, pleading with Seto on behalf of his people, whatever the hell that means. You know, even just knowing, like, I don't know anything about the Gi. I don't remember that aspect of the story that much. I don't remember, you know, all too well why they were doing what they were doing or where they were. But Gi Natak comes in and insists that everybody follow him and board on this boat with him and just start heading who knows where. He said the home of his people. We had nothing to do with that. That was not in the, you know, the way this game is throwing me back and forth between, like, oh, I know what's going on here, and then just at the last second, boom, there's something that you're like, this wasn't it at all. And now we're back to the now we're back to the Zack timeline. So, you know, Big's sitting here, you know, talking about what they're both talking about, this experience that they had, which, as we know, has to do with the Whispers. It appears they don't know. They either don't know or they're not saying it to not sound crazy. You know, it's one of those two things, where they either didn't see the Whispers, which is a definite possibility, or they saw the Whispers and were like, I don't know, I just met this guy, I'm not gonna sound like a nutcase, being like, yeah, these hooded things were flying around me, and the next thing I knew, I woke up here. You know, it all sounds pretty crazy. So I think they probably didn't see the Whispers. To me, it would make sense if Biggs didn't, but it wouldn't make sense if Zack didn't, I think. That's just the way I don't know why. I don't have any basis for that. That's just kind of the way I was thinking about it. That being said, Biggs has a great point. Why him? You know, why in this timeline do we have Biggs and Zack? Like, what could this amount to? What could this come out to be?
So, how's Cloud holding up?
Mako poisoning's done a real number on him. Doubt he's in for a speedy recovery either. But hey, hope springs eternal.
Right. If he does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing. Shrug it off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
Are we talking about the same Cloud?
Come on, the guy's desperate to prove himself. Not like he needs to. Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass. Hey, why don't you try picking up some work as a merc? The Zack of all trades.
Why?
Because one's not enough.
I'll think about it.
Hold on, I feel like, oh, okay, hold on. There is, okay, there's something huge going on here. Okay, so we are now crossing between, so if anyone knows anything about Zack and how he knows Cloud, it was when Cloud was like a recruit, right? He was brand new and he was just some nobody, you know? He wasn't the badass that Biggs is talking about. Zack didn't know that Cloud. Zack does not know that Cloud. It was a much different Cloud that Zack knew. Biggs is talking about the Cloud that we encountered in the last part, in Remake. That's the Biggs that's the Cloud that Biggs knows. Zack knows nothing about that guy. So somehow we have Remake Biggs and alternate universe Zack in this new reality in which we have it's just this doesn't make any sense. What the hell is going on here?
Get a load of this.
Okay, let's see. The destruction of Sector 7 was orchestrated by Shinra themselves. We can't let those murderers get away with it. People of Midgar, fight back against our corporate oppressors by joining Avalanche. Seek us out at the lot off Petal Lane. Wow, that's bold.
Yep.
These guys are setting a trap for themselves. Shinra will just roll in and round them all up.
Doubt public security will even bother going through the motions. Easier just to shoot and skip the paperwork.
Then anyone who goes is...
An idiot, I know. But idiots are what we need right now. Folks who'll risk it all.
Wait! Don't tell me you're going! The things I do for friends.
I wonder how that rift looks to all the folks topside.
Okay.
Hey, you ever wondered about your purpose in life? What you're doing here?
Sure, from time to time. Or all the time.
Would never have guessed.
Didn't used to, but things changed. Went through a lot after I joined Shinra, like, a lot.
I bet. I ask, because ever since I woke up, I've been wondering about what to do with all this time I've been given.
I want there to be a certain
Hey,
conversation
Biggs.
between Biggs and
You said before
Zack
I
right
ought to
now.
try picking up some work as a merc.
Yeah?
'Cause one's not enough. So who's the one?
Cloud. He didn't tell you? Must not have wanted the competition.
When exactly did you meet Cloud?
The day before we hit Reactor 1. So, how long ago was that again? Weird. My internal clock's busted.
Yeah, mine too. What's that about anyway?
Good question.
So, what do you think's gonna happen to our baby?
this is also, oh my god. Yeah, there's so many things here that the timeline doesn't add up. The timeline does not add up here.
Treat you and yours
'Cause-
as something special, but remember, only one per person.
God, if Cloud brought in... Or if... Because if you remember, Zack brought Cloud in. Zack was bringing Cloud in. And... if Zack had Cloud when those events took place, that was at the very start of... That was kind of close to the start of 7, right? So if that's what happened there, then it would have been a couple days later, because Biggs, a couple of days later would have been when the plate fell. So this is off by several days. This doesn't make any sense. So you got to think. Cloud's been out cold this entire time, and Zack knows that, and Biggs claims to know Cloud. He would have known Cloud like within the time that Cloud's been asleep.
You know,
Let's make it our best yet.
I just hope I can.
I think I prefer being number 2 or 3. Suits me much better.
Yeah.
Why don't we all go camping?
Like, the guy who only has to worry about the how, and doesn't have to decide on the what.
A minor role?
Exactly. I'm no hero. So how come I was the one who got saved?
Because someone needs you. You and your can-do attitude.
And who might that be?
You were the guy with Aerith.
Whoever
right?
brought you back, I guess?
And assuming there was someone, who could it have been?
That's a good question.
Okay, so we heard one of the kids just say to Zack, "You were the guy with Aerith." So we're like, oh man, it's
just up ahead.
Oh,
Keep your eyes peeled.
Copy.
it's overwhelming me. It's overwhelming me how much confusion there is.
Nobody, huh?
Not a soul.
Well, at least Shinra was a no-show too, right? Who's there? Huh. New recruit?
As if I'd ever join Avalanche. I just came to see what kind of morons would fall for your dumbass propaganda, that's all. But I should have known. Nobody could be that stupid. Anyway, I'm out, losers.
I told you I wasn't cut out for a leading role. And here I thought I might have been saved for a reason. Some higher purpose. Sorry for wasting your time.
Biggs! It's up to us to find our own purpose. I mean, who says it's gotta be one way? Everyone's sitting back, acting like the world's doomed, but the future's not set in stone. We're not powerless. So long as we don't lose sight of what's important. You know, what matters most of all when the going gets tough. I don't know, hopes, dreams, maybe? Something like that. So long as we've got those. And hold on tight and never let go.
Like this?
Like your life depends on it.
The world's lucky to have you. It's a start. Anyway, I gotta run. I'll be sure to pay a visit to Cloud when I get the chance.
See ya. Think about what I said. Guess I should probably head home too. Home, huh?
So we're gonna head back towards Aerith's place. So I wonder what that deal with what's the deal with Kyrie? What's she up to? Is she trying to join the cause, or you know? I mean, she shrugged it off like it was like whatever. But what was she doing there? You know? Or is she snooping for Shinra? Who knows? Who knows? I doubt it, but maybe.
I'm back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Guess who I just saw? Biggs.
Really?
Said he'd visit, too.
Oh, yay! Did he say anything about Daddy or Tifa?
Oh, sorry. Forgot to ask.
Aww!
Zack, would you mind checking on Aerith for me?
Sure.
We're all headed for the same place. You'll see your daddy and Tifa again.
Soon?
Soon enough, Marlene. Soon enough.
It's me. The wind. That was you, wasn't it? Hello in there.
We've arrived.
Still standing.
Welcome to the village of the Gi.
Well, there goes our ride. Holy shit! Yeah, we're dealing with. I have to believe we're dealing with alternate like dimensions of these characters. Like, that's not the same Biggs from Zack's timeline. It's just not. Because he knows the Cloud that we know, and I'm getting a little bit more spoily than I meant to. But it's just it's so hard to talk about without. I'm being as I don't want to say vague, but I'm trying to get into the like details that I can get into as much as I can. Damn it! Of course I use all my items right before bench, because that's how this goes. But yeah, it's we know that this Zack, or the Cloud that we are currently playing as has no idea who Zack is. He has no idea, because we've asked about him in Gongaga. His parents asked about him. They were like, "Do you know Zack and Soldier?" And he's like, "Nope."
Children of the planet. Y'all hear that just now? Our flesh is gone, yet our spirits are condemned to linger. Outsiders such as we are unwelcome, forever denied the planet's embrace. I feel for you. Can only imagine how tough that's been. My kin now dwell within these effigies. I beseech you, lend them your ears. Long has it been since they have had an audience.
They're not bound to the planet, and so she rejects them.
Because you have to come from the life stream to return to it.
Which means these dudes can't die, right? They're invincible!
I'm not sure that's something to celebrate. Being stuck as spirits with no hope of release sounds like a fate worse than death.
As if you know anything about dying. I mean, are you even really alive?
Another stuck spirit, perhaps?
We shall not rest till the materia is ours.
You and me both.
So they don't come from the live stream and therefore can't return to it. Yeah, this is cool to be able to do because we don't have, you know, like I said, we didn't have a whole lot of insight to the Gi or their motivations for the OG7. We didn't know a whole lot about it. Wait, hold on. Let's first and foremost check out. Okay, they're Lancers. So let's triple slash. There we go. Damn it. Ah, shit. These guys are weak to fire. Let's cast a couple fire spells on them. Oh. Shit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I got my call for work, so I gotta head out here in just a second. What the hell is going on here? What the hell is this? Why is everything moving in like slow motion? What's going on? What did I do wrong here? What the fuck was all that? That was weird. I'm gonna go back and spam this goddamn bench. Watch me. Watch me. Watch them have thought of contingencies for this. I didn't want that. I wanted the bench. God damn. Watch them thought of contingencies for this and like I still run into the fight right there. Let's see here. I got about an hour and a half left before I gotta be at work. Nope, hiccuped. So I guess we'll just, yeah, we'll keep going for a little bit. See how far we can get, and if we get to a good stopping point coming up, because I literally just passed it. But
Thus did we resolve to forge our own path to salvation.
mm-hmm. The materia of peace. Now, what could that be? I've got a hunch. At least two hunches. Do some more fights. We're just gonna... finish A off. We'll just do maximum fury on the Gi archer. So that thing's pretty much dead. Fire on the lancer. Oh, hello. Yeah, throw a couple fire spells at these guys and it's game over for them.
In the materia of peace, we shall find the end for which we have long yearned.
The materia Materia of Peace. The ultimate materia. I mean, depending on what their definition of peace is.
Ultimate salvation is nothingness? Okay.
In the purest of materia, we place our hope and faith.
Oh boy howdy, I bet I know what that is then. Yeah, I was gonna say, it was like the peace materia, really kind of it just depends on what your definition of peace is. Like, what are you guys trying to do? It doesn't sound like they're going down the right track, if I'm being honest.
Don't know about y'all, but I got a sinking feeling. Think we probably don't want to overstay our welcome here.
It's hard to feel at ease around folks whose only desire is death. And if the planet won't let them have it, well, who's to say they won't let the planet have it?
Save me!
Sure.
Don't you think someone responsible like me ought to hang on to that materia? So it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I think we shouldn't get involved at all, lassie.
Little late for that. What do you think he wants us to do for him?
Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire,
Black materia, huh?
with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black.
Whatever that materia is, we can't let them have it. No matter how much they want it. Don't know how far we can let this go, but for now we play along.
Black materia, huh? God damn it. Sick of these motherfuckers already.
Until at last,
Key sorcerer. Okay, the sorcerer's fast.
few of my people survived the chaos and calamity. Those who did.
Okay, that's his weakness. Good.
We were not welcome.
Fire, Key sorcerer B. He said sick him. Shit. Yeah. Okay, hopefully that killed him before he had the chance to do the arise. I probably didn't need to do fire on him. But that's okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I kinda gotta...
Born of the life stream can never join its flow. One cannot return to that from which one did not arise. And so our souls sought refuge here. Yet idleness brought no solace. Our days, a penance imposed by the planet for the sin of our existence. And now, Our only wish is to be freed from this prison, to be granted true release.
How do we do that?
From the planet, we claim the greatest of materia, a most sacred treasure, and imbued it with our desire for freedom. After an eternity, the materia began to stir, and thus did we rejoice, knowing that salvation was within our grasp. We rejoiced, so convinced were we that our prayers for release had not been in vain. Yet the loathsome Cetra trespassed upon our lands and stole the treasure that would grant us deliverance. Therefore, we ask that you retrieve it, the Black Materia, key to our oblivion. Please, it alone can liberate us from this endless dream. The Gi cannot rest until our sacred treasure has been restored to us. Moreover, in redressing the crime of her ancestors, the Cetra may help us to let go our ancient grudge.
Where is it?
It is said the orb lies within a place of Cetra worship.
A place of Cetra worship? Or temple?
You know what?
I have an idea. At least, I think I do.
Forgive me, Hollow One, if I regard you with suspicion.
Now hold on there. I'm friend to one and all, thanks to my crystal ball. No matter your need, I have the right read.
He's strange, but you can trust him. Really.
Huh?
Alas, it appears we have been discovered. I trust you will return our materia to its rightful home. Only you can end our torment.
I guess we're back?
Yeah.
We need to get moving.
Right.
I'll make you proud, Dad. Just wait.
Okay, so that's how we learn about the Black Materia.
Good to see you again. Allow me to escort you to fellow Bugenhagen. Please, this way.
If you tell me that there is a shortcut out of this place, where
Hook, line, and sinker. Those undead suckers actually think we're
Yep.
gonna give them back their materia.
They called it their salvation or whatever. But to me, it sounded more like something with the potential to wreak some serious havoc. Nope. No way in hell are we letting them have it.
Can't let him have it either.
Him?
Sephiroth. Did no one else sense him?
No.
You're the resident expert. If you say Sephiroth was there, I'll believe you.
Wait. So, are you saying Sephiroth's after the Black Materia too?
Probably. Better to assume he is.
Well, come on! Let's go! Can't let anyone get between me and my materia!
So, Kate Sith, I gotta ask, how do you know about the Cetra Temple anyway?
Well, I wouldn't say I know about it exactly. Not directly, anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just recall some document or other discussing its existence. If we can get to a Shinra terminal, I should be able to find it again.
Terminal, huh? They set any up here?
I think so? But I bet old Boogie will know for sure.
All right. So yeah, they're talking about how the Black Materia is the key to their salvation. It's a materia of destruction. It's basically what they seem to be getting at.
Thank heavens you're alive. I feared you might have returned to the planet.
Oh, come on. We both know you didn't need to worry about me. After all, I am the son of Seto the Watcher.
Forgive me. But if I recall correctly, Shinra should have set up a transmission terminal here in Cosmo Canyon, so... where is it?
Oh. What did become of that thing? Ah, yes, now I remember. I was so fascinated by the technology it employed, I did some tinkering. Some tinkering, I say, though it was quite a lot. But now it serves a decidedly more practical purpose.
You've got to be kidding me! Well, do you know about a Cetra temple?
A temple, you say? If you mean a place where they worshipped gods, none exist. The Cetra never engaged in such practices.
I didn't know that.
Maybe it was referred to as such by someone ignorant of their culture. If instead it is a site of importance to the Cetra that you seek, texts do speak of one, and of the pains taken to conceal it.
So, it does exist?
Oh, perhaps, though I know not where it is.
Huh?
And even should you find it, I would urge caution. They were a star-crossed people. To follow in their footsteps is to court tragedy. However, the rewards may yet outweigh the risks. You must bring every one of your senses to bear. For then no secret will elude you, however well hidden. And when you return home, I hope you'll share your discoveries with me.
Fellow Bugenhagen!
What is it? I'm a little busy here.
Another man in a black robe has come. What should we do?
Well now, a friend of yours?
Where'd you see him?
Oh, the village gate.
We should check it out.
Yeah.
Alright, speak with one of the guides and they will escort you from various locations around the settlement. Privileged service offered only to guests of fellow Bugenhagen. Okay, so, Bugenhagen does appear to know of...
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
Of the Temple of the Ancients, but, it is interesting because they're like, what did they even say? They said, that... It's not a temple per se because it's not a place where like worship was necessarily practiced. So,
Nanaki, is this man okay? He is, albeit rather weak. I'm not sure why though. I know Mako poisoning when I see it, and this isn't it.
Nibelheim, ain't bad.
Where Tifa and I grew up.
Ah, of course. Nibelheim has a terminal. I'd bet my whiskers on it.
It, had a terminal.
Cloud, remember what you told Guy in Attack back there? That I might be weird, but you can trust me. Hey, Well, even if you were lying, I'm gonna prove to you that you can trust me, that I'm on your side.
It's not that.
We should go.
Wait, you're talking about heading to Nibelheim from here? There's no roads you can take far as I know.
Maybe we can't go by land.
But by air.
Meaning we'll need smoke.
Right then, back to the airstrip we go.
Cloud. Proto-relic energy signature confirmed. And relatively close to you. While the signal is on the weaker side, it may serve as a good place to start. I'll send you the coordinates right away.
Okay. So, got fast travel available again. Kate Sith's talking about going to Nibelheim to take use a terminal. This obviously opens up our world to exploration for the Cosmo Canyon region. And I think now is about as good a time as any to kind of call it. Like I said, I got called, gotta go to work, so probably now's a good time to call it. And yeah, we'll pick up with the extra like the surrounding material next time, and then I want to do I do still want to go back to our previous area, the Corel region, because I'm having a hard time figuring out why I couldn't, make this work. You know what I mean? I'm having a hard time figuring out why I wouldn't be able to get those last couple of intels. Because Corel region, I needed I'm gonna have to go back there anyway because I do have a new opponent for Queen's Blood, and that would be, I wanna make sure that gets done. Grasslands and Junon are done and done. Cosmo Canyon, I got one more Queen's Blood match to play. But typically after I kind of beat one of the big guys, like one of the big important fights, or not fights, but the big important Queen's Blood matches, it'll usually unlock kind of more opponents. But yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out why I can't. I need to get this. I need to get this in order to get my I think I need to get that in order to get the location of the Tombury, because I don't think I can engage him without that. So I need to do that, and then I can't complete the side quests until after I have done, after I've beaten the Tombury, because I need the Tombury's crown to give to Johnny for the hotel. So at some point I'm gonna have to go back and do that. I'm gonna see if maybe I'll see if I can. Nah, I won't do that right now. I'll stick with the Cosmo Canyon stuff for the time being, but. Yeah, we've got... How much do we have to do in Cosmo Canyon, by the way? Intel. Yeah, Corel region ain't quite done. Cosmo Canyon region. Yeah. I don't know. There's usually like the thing with like the that like kind of fills in the dots with how many there are. But I mean, either way, it's going to be a lot of fun to do, because we've got, boom, there's one side quest here. There's Chocobo intel. There's what's that? Expedition intel. There's another tower. Yeah, we got stuff right here in our immediate vicinity that we can take care of. I think I did. Doesn't it gray out the towers after you activate them? Right? I thought I activated that one. I thought I activated one of them, at least. No, I don't know. Yeah, I did that one. Okay. So yeah, we got tons of stuff before we need to kind of carry on with the airstrip and get Sid back up here and fly us out of here. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I am quite excited to kind of get the. Oh, there it is. There's the little marker with all the intel. Yeah, this one's got a lot. It looks like it's got a lot. What is that? 6 combat assignments, 3 summon crystals as per usual, 6 life springs, 4 proto relic. So what is that? With 1, 2, 6 towers. So 6, 12, 18, 21, 25 bits of intel. And then we have to include the we also have to include the what's it called? The fight. Like the big fiend of the area. And that'll be about 26. So yeah, there's plenty to do. Plenty to do, for sure. Yeah. And then we've got side quests as well. Allegedly 3. But sometimes, you know, you'll kind of get through everything and then it'll drop another one on you. So this will be pretty cool. In the meantime, yeah, I think maybe I should be able to play some tomorrow. I'm good with footage until the 21st. That's how long I've got until I run out of uploads. But I mean, I've edited a few more, so I think I could probably. I don't know. Eventually, I'm gonna have to start dedicating some upload time, or some editing and uploading time. So, either way, we'll call it right here, and then we'll pick back up with the region intel and side quests for the Cosmo Canyon area next time. All right, bye everybody.